Thanks so much and welcome back to Inspirational Shorts with Sheila. I want to talk about you as the scapegoat. You as the scapegoat. Very interesting topic. You know, a lot of people don't even, the history of the scapegoat is absolutely fascinating. In biblical times, the scapegoat was ritualistically burdened with the sins and problems of others. And then this animal, the scapegoat, was cast out into the desert to wander around and literally carry all those burdens. So the scapegoat was ritualistically sacrificed again and again. And a human scapegoat is no different. When people choose to target you as the scapegoat, essentially what they do, and this can happen, individuals can target you, family systems can target you, groups can target you. And when that happens, you are the chosen one. You are the target. You are the cause of the problems. We're going to scapegoat and cast all our burdens and sins on you. And while you carry that, we get to go free. And I will tell you here and now, you cannot, and that's with a capital C, allow yourself to fall victim psychologically to the damage and the ravages of scapegoating, because it will impair your life. Perhaps the greatest tragedy when people allow that energy of scapegoating to infiltrate their lives is you become very confused on, well, what are the burdens and the sins that these people have cast on me, and what's my stuff? And so you walk around, you don't know what's yours, what's theirs, if you're coming or going left or right. Let this message be the start of freedom for you, emotional freedom, because I'm going to give you a one-step process to start taking ownership of what belongs to you if you've been scapegoated, and the boxes filled with coal, rocks, and smoke that you can just give right back to the folks who've cast their burdens and cares upon you. And that one-step process boils down to a question. You sit with yourself, preferably with a hot cup of coffee or tea. You can have some snacks there too. And you ask, what begins with me? What begins with me and what ends with me? Because whatever begins with you and ends with you, that's your stuff. That's your stuff. That's what you must take ownership of to take a healthy walk. Let me give you some examples of things that begin with you and end with you. How you think begins with you and ends with you. How you choose to behave begins with you and ends with you. What you choose to believe. People will put a lot of stuff in front of you. And what you choose to believe, what you choose to take into the innards of your heart, spirit, mind, body, soul, that begins with you and ends with you. But Sheila, XYZ happened to me when I was a child. I was traumatized, la, la, la. Okay, I got you. But what begins with you and ends with you is how you choose to hold that experience. Do you choose to be saddled with the memories, the harsh memories, or do you choose to say, you know what, I'm going to receive the healing opportunity this brings to me? So where you begin and where you end, that is the key question. And that's what fully belongs to you. What you begin with and what you end with, you are responsible for. And I can't stress it enough. I have to say, you know, I have certainly been the victim more than once of scapegoating. And I remember distinctly a time in life, I chose to be the victor, not the victim. And I gave everyone back your boxes of nonsense. Deal with your stuff. I'm certainly dealing with mine. And if I allowed that energy of being scapegoated to continue to be a noose around my neck, I can tell you now, I would not have the courage to boldly move forward through the world, sharing these messages of encouragement. I wouldn't have the strength to put out my videos and to put out my podcast. Know who you are. Know what you stand for, and don't become anyone's beast or goat of burden. Thank you so much. This has been Inspirational Shorts with Sheila. I'll connect with you soon.